Welcome to Two Useless Organisms, a silly topical show where two useless organisms discuss today's hot topics, drink each other's philosophy juice, and read the internet's most unbelievable Yelp reviews. On today's show, we will discuss 11-year-old Gladiators and Kanye 9/11 Holocaust. Jesus Christ. Keep in mind that Two Useless Organisms is not safe for work. So flubber, wubber, snubber, glubbers. Um, Tristan, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad I finally got you to read
Yeah.
what I type at the end because you always look ahead and then you say I don't want to say that and you never say it. So I'm glad I got you to read Flubber Wubber Snubber Gubbers.
I guess
But
so. I mean, maybe I'm just so beat. So the reason my voice sounds so damn scratchy right now is because last night I attended the WWE Royal Rumble in St. Petersburg. So, it was somewhat of a journey getting there, and then during the show, screaming my lungs out the entire time because, it's the Royal Rumble. If you've never seen it, like, two people start off every 90 to 120 seconds, another person comes out. There's 30 people in total in the match. Over the top rope, last person standing wins. But they do two of these matches, and two people start off. So every time someone comes in, the countdown comes in. So 10, 9, 8, 7, etc. I do that about 56 times because of the two matches, and that doesn't include me being excited and screaming about other stuff. Um, but then also, like, the gates didn't open until 5:30, but knowing the location of this stadium and the issues my girlfriend had making her way to the Eras tour at Raymond James. This one was at Tropicana, so slightly different, but somewhat the same. It was still a 50,000 seat something. Um, I figured I was going to get there very early. I'm not going to bore you all with the details, but basically that's why my voice is scratchy. I went to the Royal Rumble yesterday. It was
holy
fucking
hell,
awesome.
that's sweet, man.
Yeah.
My voice is also a little rough because I facilitate classes now at my
Oh
job,
shit.
so I'm a teacher.
Hell yeah,
So
bro.
I did that this morning, and whenever I do that, my throat usually feels a little bit sore at the end. But So my common excuse as to why it's been so long since we've recorded, it's the same every time. I was traveling and doing lots of
Hell
other
yeah, bro.
things, but I was in Long Island, New York for the first time.
Oh shit, bro.
Visited New York City for the first time.
Yeah, Long
No.
Island. That's where I was. That's where I was birthed.
Oh, you were birthed on Long Island?
Yeah, bro.
I did not know that. What part of Long Island?
Oceanside.
Ah, I don't know what that is, but
Yeah, me neither.
okay.
On the south end of the island or whatever.
Holy biscuits. Well, congratulations. I was at your birthplace. You know what? Now that I think about it, I did drive past a sign, birthplace of Tommy from two
Oh, dude, you
organisms.
saw the sign. Shit.
I
All
saw it.
right.
Um, so that's cool. But anyway, I'm back now. Don't
That's
worry,
you.
more traveling on the horizon. I'm doing two trips in May and one in July, so I'm
Heck
still
yeah, man.
going all over the place. But all that matters is that we're here now and we're in love, and that's
We
all I care
are.
about.
Which also, I mean, you were traveling. I don't know for those watching on the YouTube, if my room looks a little bit different, I actually finally moved. So this is the first time in our 3 or 4 years of doing podcasts that I'm recording somewhere different.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
So
honest, I didn't even notice.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I have the lights and it's dark or whatever. But now I have lights on the ceiling. I have out curtains. My girlfriend's desk is now directly behind me because we moved in together. So
Eh.
yeah, and like funny enough, my the last few recordings, my desk was in like kind of the same corner of the room that my desk is currently in, but like the room is slightly orientated differently or whatever. But anyway, uh, developments in the life of Tommy. And
Mm.
then featuring a for those who can see, that is a baby shark balloon. So last week I was also sick, and when my girlfriend went to get stuff to make chicken soup, she found a baby shark balloon that said "Get well soon, baby." So she bought that, and now that I have given her the cold that I have, I moved it to her side of the bed.
Fabuloso. Yeah, I had tonsillitis at the end of the year. I had to miss a whole week of work.
Oh
Um,
shit.
Called out for a whole week. Missed had to call out Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. So
Oh fuck, dude.
yeah,
That
that's
holiday pay. I'm
I
so
missed the
sorry,
holiday pay.
dude.
Other people's paychecks were over $1,000. Mine was Not
Yeah,
much.
mine. Yeah,
But
mine would.
I can tell you tonsillitis sucks.
Oh, dude,
Um,
sounds like it, bro.
but any whoozy, that's that. Now that we're all caught up on each other's lives and things like that, I think we should hop on into our first topic, which Tommy
Oh,
hit me with it.
all right. So, first topic, you are teleported into the pit of a gladiator stadium. You're in the pit. You're the fighter. Out of the cage, your opponent is an 11-year-old version of yourself, and then every 90 seconds, another 11-year-old version of yourself comes out. Tristan, how many 11-year-old Tristans do you think you could take on?
I think I could probably murder 8 11-year-old Tristans,
Yeah,
and that's murder. And
that's
then I could probably seriously injure 5 more before I get tired out and I just give up and let them cut off all my limbs. But
shit.
there's no good way to go out in a gladiator arena. You're gonna get dismembered or beheaded or like,
Now,
there's no pleasant drowning or lethal injection in the gladiator arena.
now is this based off of how weak you were as an 11-year-old or how much stronger you are now?
It's a mixture of both. It's about how weak I am now.
It's about how weak you are now.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, you're assuming that I'm strong enough to take on some large number of 11-year-old me's, as opposed to me being weak back when I was 11. Well, I can tell you, I'm just weak now.
Yeah.
So it's my weakness level currently that would only allow me to murder 8 11-year-old me's.
Which, I mean, honestly, an 11-year-old person, like, isn't that young. Um,
No, they should be
so,
armed. Like they should
yeah,
be trained fighters by that age.
exactly. So, trying to take on a high number of them. I think anyone that's trying to go into double digits, like you're being unrealistic, or you just got into some serious weight training in the last few years or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I like to think I could kill more 11-year-olds. There's only one way to find
Me
out.
too.
And that's a joke that I'm not going to make because it involves white people and schools.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there either.
Yeah, I'm not going to go there
Um,
either. Even that,
well,
I don't even want to touch that.
so for
but
me,
we
how
all
many
know.
11-year-old Tommies could I
Yeah.
murder
Tell me.
or take on in a gladiator pit? I feel like the first one I would be fine. I was a much smaller, like I'm pretty sure I was at least a little bit shorter at that age, and I was definitely at least 50 to 70 pounds lighter. And I definitely was not a strong 11-year-old. So I could probably take on definitely the first two very comfortably.
Hmm.
Uh, After that, it would be a struggle because I don't have a lot of stamina. Um, while I am a little bit bigger, I'm not very strong, but probably strong enough to shove down an 11-year-old boy. Um, I think at the most, I'd probably be able to do 5 or 6 at most. Um, but trying to go beyond that, like at that point, I would get overwhelmed and 11-year-old Tommies would win.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, when you described it just now, it sounds like your Royal Rumble thing where every 90 seconds a new one enters the ring.
Which that was completely unintentional, by the way. I did not intend for that. As I was talking about it, I'm like, every 90 seconds, no one comes on. I'm like, wasn't I just talking about this? That was not the intention,
Well,
but it just worked out that way.
who knows? Maybe one day there will be such a thing with 11-year-olds. And if
Granted, in the
there's,
gladiator pit, you're not throwing people over the top rope. You're trying to kill them
yeah,
or knock them out or
actually end their
something.
lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, here's a question. Let me pose you a question. Is it problematic for you to crush 11-year-old Tommy's head between your thighs and teabag him with your nutsack?
You know, I'm already killing them.
Yeah, but now you're doing weird things to them.
Yeah.
But it's you.
Oh shit.
Also, how did all these versions of you end up in ancient Rome?
You know,
11-year-old you,
I
you
don't miss
now.
those, man. I just, I why are I don't know, man.
some Avengers Endgame shit going on here. People teleporting
Yeah,
and
there's some sort of multiverse shit happening. I'm sorry about all the timelines that have to miss out on a Tommy because 11-year-old versions of him are getting killed, but
mm.
they all got teleported to this one gladiator. But I guess,
Can I ask you a
and also
philosophical
currently, yeah,
question?
sure.
This is more a moral question as well. Say there are a bunch of alternate timelines, like the multiverse is real.
Okay,
Would you let all of the other Tommies in the other timelines die if it meant you could continue living in this current timeline?
probably not.
So you would sacrifice yourself for all the other Tommies out there,
Yeah,
even the 11-year-old ones that were just trying to kill you in a gladiator arena.
it wasn't their fault.
Yeah, someone put him there.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have been you. It sounds like it was you.
Yeah, it honestly probably was me with this stupid question that I asked. But I'm like, if the multiverse is real and there's like what an infinite number of timelines or whatever, I'm just gonna let the one Tommy survive. Like, I'm sure in a few of those timelines, I'm similarly fucking awesome, so I can't just kill all of them.
Hmm.
So,
If you're a real piece of garbage in the others, though.
oh yeah, fuck. Oh shit.
But you can't be selective and just kill the bad Tommies.
Yeah, right.
So
What about you, Tristan? Are you gonna kill every other Tristan or
yeah,
yeah?
I'm not just saying that to give the other answer in this conversation to add it. But I really, yeah, I'm not,
You know what?
because
You're
this is
right.
the only life I'll ever know.
I
I don't
kind
care
of
about
like the
those people.
nihilistic version. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool too. I take mine back. Fuck the other
yeah,
two.
exactly, exactly. I think it's one person in an infinite number of timelines, which I guess is infinity people,
Yeah, I guess so.
but it's only
I
one
don't know.
infinity
Fuck it.
person.
I don't know what that Tommy was up to.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably doing something better with his time than recording a podcast, but oh shit. Um, I don't know.
Yeah, beats me.
Beats me too, man. Beats me too. What if there was an alternate timeline? What if we got proof? And I mean real proof. Not Joe Rogan proof, but real proof.
Fucking Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Not Aaron Rodgers proof. Real proof
That wait, if we got proof of what?
of an alternate timeline or a multiverse. Like what if there was legitimate, like during our lifetime we found out there was a multiverse? Like what
See, I'm just
would it
waiting for
change
us
what we
to
do?
see. I just want us to at least prove life on another planet.
Mm,
It's like it's one of those. There ain't no way that Earth is the only planet with somewhat intelligent life forms. There's got to be
yeah.
another planet with at least like bears and squirrels and shit. And
Probably yeah, probably specifically bears and squirrels.
yeah, or
Yeah.
bear and or squirrel like creatures, um, somewhere in the vastness of all this space. So,
Well, it's funny. This just occurred to me. I remember learning back in elementary school that there's a bunch of stupid girls on Jupiter.
oh my God, dude, why haven't people been talking about that shit
Like we just girls went there
to
to get
get
more
to Jupiter
stupider, and they're
while
still
we while
there.
bo- while boys go to college to get more knowledge?
Yeah, but by
Yeah.
those standards, there are no stupid women on Earth.
Oh yeah, fuck.
But that
Crystal
can't be.
Jupiter. I mean, that would be fucking stupid. It's a giant gas ball. Like, you're not gonna make it out of there.
Yeah, it's not even like real ground. You probably just
Yeah, you
fall
can't go to the
through
beach. You're just gonna float through the fucking gas to the core and get
to
crushed
well,
by
I
a
mean,
giant
if
storm.
you knew anything about science, you'd know that you'd fall through the planet
Yeah.
and end up in Jupiter, China.
Yeah. This is some philosophy juice we're drinking here.
We're drinking a lot of fly. I'm
Yeah,
overhydrated.
God. This
Uh.
is Jesus Christ.
I think Jupiter China is going to have to be a part of our title for this episode somehow.
Jupiter, China.
Jupiter China, two words you never thought you'd see next to each other. There's no reason for them to be next to each other
You know,
on this show.
I think we should start naming our episodes like just two random words that come out of whatever we're talking about. Jupiter, China, that's going to be the name of this one.
Good lord.
It's kind
Uh,
of like Breaking Bad, a lot of the episode titles might just be like two words from like a random line from that episode or whatever. But
Mm.
anyway, or I mean, I think that's any show, but I just specifically finished Breaking Bad with my girlfriend, so
Gotta watch it. Haven't seen it.
yeah. Yeah, it was my second. It was my second time watching it. Her first time, just fucking masterpiece of a damn show.
That's what I've heard. I've heard it's arguably the best show ever. So
Yeah, definitely up there.
gotta check that one out. Well, Mr. Tommy,
Yeah.
is there money?
So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh no.
and the sponsors this week found
Oh
out
God.
that we were going to be talking about Kanye West 9/11, the Holocaust. A lot of them decided to back out.
Ah.
Which it's kind of crazy because I feel like we say stupid shit all the time like that, but with the news this week and Vince McMahon's allegations, a lot of sponsors are being a little more sensitive this time around. So we might have better luck next time.
I wonder what it was that drove him away.
I don't know, man.
Gosh dang.
I mean, they've
Well,
been sponsoring all of our other stupid nonsense, but I'll try to win them back next time.
yeah, perhaps.
Yeah,
Perhaps. Guess I'll just open up my wallet and throw a few bucks at my laptop and pay for
I
the show
guess
that
so.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
All
Oh
right,
well.
what's this dumb fucking topic, Tristan?
Well, okay. So speaking of those horrible things you just said,
Yeah, yeah.
here's
Why don't
my
we have a
topic.
sponsor this week?
This is my theoretical. Okay.
Okay.
You get to work your dream job. Get paid $10 million a year to do it. But one of these three tragedies has to happen again. It's either 9/11, the Holocaust, or Kanye West being allowed to speak into a microphone. Do you do it? And if so, what do you choose?
So there's weirdly enough three different options I see here. Now the safe route would be to obviously just say fuck the dream job. I don't want to see another tragedy.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not a fun way to
You've
answer
already
this.
killed an infinite number of yourselves on this episode. Just keep that in mind.
Exactly. Exactly. So I've already done that. Now the other thing is I can make $10 million, and one of the tragedies is just a person speaking words. Like, that's stupid. Obviously, I will take $10 million, and Kanye West will just keep being the fucking idiot that he is. Or or the Jew in me goes, fuck Kanye and fuck the Holocaust, give me another 9/11 and $10 million. How you doing? So I think
Okay.
those are the options here.
So what I heard from all that was 9/11.
Basically,
Now you beat around the bush to make it seem
give
like
me another give me another 9/11. And I'll take
9/12.
$10 million. In this economy, I fucking need it.
Um, yikes, yikes on bikes. Okay, so you picked 9/11
Yep.
because you're a greedy Jew. There's that sickness. I hear that cold back there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a combination of getting over that and, like I said, the Rumble, but
Okay, well,
answer, bitch.
you got it. You know what? That's what I wanted. I wanted you to give me an answer, and you gave me one, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
So my choice would be the Holocaust, so that the Jewish herd could be thinned a little bit more in hopes of having a different podcast co-host. If you're
Jesus
not
Christ.
catching my drift, Tommy, I'm wishing that your ancestors perished.
Well, here's the thing.
Don't guilt me now.
Ancestors fled Europe in 1935, so they avoided that shit.
Oh,
So go fuck yourself. Why do
what
you
do they
think
do? Move to the U.S. and become lawyers right away?
I don't know. Probably
I don't know.
made matzo balls or something.
Matzo balls?
Yeah, dude. You never had a fucking matzo ball?
That's not a Jewish thing. Or
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
a
yeah.
matzo
Matzo balls.
ball?
They're fucking Jewish food. You never had a fucking matzo ball?
Like mozzarella?
No, not mozzarella. Matzo. What the fuck? I don't even know what the
Matzo.
fuck. I hold on. Fuck.
You're making shit up,
What
bro.
the fuck is a matzo ball? Because I haven't had them since I was a kid. A small dumpling made of seasoned matzah meal bound together with egg and chicken fat, typically served in chicken soup.
That actually sounds good.
Dude, right? But also, what the fuck is a matzah? What the fuck is matzah? So they're equivalent to crackers. What's matzah made out of? Wheat flour mixed with some water, salt, and sometimes olive oil for flavor or whatever. They're fucking good. In soup.
Dang. That does sound good. Can you make me some?
I've never made it, but I'd be down to try.
You go make it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a kind of a version of pasta.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You're the pasta daddy.
That's it.
That's it, boy. That's it. Boy. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have to choose the Holocaust to happen again. Just to have a different podcast co-host. I could probably just fire you now.
I guess so.
I would still choose it though.
Okay. Sometimes you have to choose the Holocaust. Or, we could I guess let Kanye do his thing or just not take the dream job to save a bunch of people.
Those two things you just said were the worst two options for me.
What do you mean?
Well, first of all, you're downplaying 9/11 and the Holocaust by making it seem like Kanye West is not that terrible of a phenomenon, and it is. Okay, so by you just saying that Kanye West being able to talk in public is just not that big a deal is really offensive.
I'm not trying to downplay Kanye.
You downplayed
I'm just
9/11.
saying it's him saying horrible things or millions of people dying, getting brutally murdered, in some cases tortured and shit.
Tommy, just a few weeks ago, I was standing there where all of that dust and bone and flesh was on that horrible, horrible morning. And it hurts me now to hear you say that Kanye West isn't that bad. Those 3,000 people would beg to differ.
I'm not saying that Kanye West wasn't that bad. I'm just saying those other two things are really fucking bad.
No, you're saying that they're not bad at all.
If I had to choose between the three, there's a clear answer.
This is too far for me.
Yeah. Tell that to the sponsors we lost, dick.
Oh yeah. You're right. Sorry guys, come on back. Yeah. We want you.
Yeah, we want your money.
Well, I don't know. I mean, here's an honest question.
Okay.
What do you think was worse?
What do I think was worse?
The 9/11, or the Holocaust?
I have to choose between those two.
You have to choose which one was the worst.
See, I feel like that's like a redundant question.
You already chose 9/11.
Follow-up question, I have to figure it out. Now, the Afghanistan wars that followed 9/11, how many lives were lost needlessly because of those wars?
If I had to guess, and I'm not an educated man, probably less than the number of people that died in the Holocaust.
Probably. I mean, if we have to go by math. Well, I mean, and then also the thing with the Holocaust, the concentration camps were pretty fucking terrible. So.
Yeah, you want to know why?
What? Why?
Because they were playing Gold Digger through the stereo on repeat.
Dude, they would have been so much less terrifying if Kanye West wasn't playing in the gas chambers.
That's what I'm saying. They were begging for death.
I guess so.
I'm just okay, fair enough. But here's my thing. Okay, it's been 23 years, 22 years since 9/11. And it's been considerably longer since the Holocaust. But do you think the aftermath of the Holocaust ended up causing as many ripples in terms of how the world changed as 9/11 did?
I'm going to be honest. I feel like I don't know if I have the knowledge to answer that question.
I'm trying to defend 9/11 here.
Oh my, ooh la la.
We can move on.
I mean, didn't the what do you call it? After World War II, didn't Europe give the Jewish people Israel, and that's led to shit that's happening today as well and continue to happen.
Man, I don't know if that
Israel,
to me,
Palestine.
they're all just killing each other in the name of their own god over there. I don't know if any. I don't know. That's all it is to me.
That's probably a topic that now we don't have sponsors.
we
Anyway,
don't we don't have listeners
we're
neither.
we're we're done. We
Um,
passed.
well, can I take this opportunity to say I before I even came up with the topic for the show, my very first idea was I just started writing a few jokes. And I was originally just going to tell my jokes. Now they're all a little out there, and I do have to say the first one ended up what's the word, persuading me to come up with my topic. So it's not really funny anymore because we've talked about this so much, but I'm gonna tell my list of jokes that I made, okay?
Okay.
The first one being the Holocaust called, they want their Jew back. I don't know. It was funnier before we spent 20 minutes talking about that, but
The Holocaust called they want their Jew back.
yeah, I'm talking about you. These jokes are about you.
Okay.
All of them. So they only get funnier from here, though.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Sure.
Are you from Maine? Because I hope you kill yourself.
Why did I laugh at that? That's not even continue.
Hey, what do you get when you mix Charlie Sheen's toilet and a pile of roadkill? I
What?
don't know, but it sounds a lot more pleasant than recording a fucking podcast with you. Hey, Tommy,
What's up?
if you were a version of Brendan Fraser, it would be the one that lived for 20 years without anyone giving a shit about him.
Damn.
Hey,
What's up?
ugly people are often told they have a face for radio. Well, you have a face for a podcast that 9 people actively listen to.
Damn.
Those are my jokes.
Oh, well, the Drick store had called and they're running out of you.
I just restocked the jerk store with a bunch of 11-year-old versions of myself. So nice try. Gotcha.
Got him.
Well, that's enough
Well, you're next.
juice. I'm overhydrated. I'm about to throw up. So
I gotta pee.
yes.
All right.
So Tommy, why don't you say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Okay.
Wait,
Apple
wait.
Apple Podcast.
Thanks for listening to something, I guess. Yeah,
Rate 5 stars.
sure. Give us money.
Spotify.
We're still begging for money too on our Patreon.
Support the show.
Yeah, that one. Cool.
$3.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Two useless organisms. Two useless organisms.